That real aspiration and that real dream is that our rangatahi walk away feeling empowered, being proud to be Māori, and see that potential and that gem that we see in them.
Plans have been drawn, the pou are being carved, and come January 1st, Te Kura o Tūrangatanga Te Rite will take ownership of the site where the new school will stand.
When we first started the designing of the kura, we wanted to involve local artists. We wanted to make sure that the kura became its own pūrākau, so that when anybody walked into the kura, they would see exactly who the people were of this area.
The building is much more than four walls, bringing to life the history of Tūranganui-a-Kiwa.
When you look at it in a very abstract sense, it's an upturned waka. The waharoa is inviting you into our space, and then it opens out onto a courtyard with two wings. We have a pou of Hini Hakererangi placed right in the centre, which for us is hugely significant because she becomes a classroom. Each one of our iwi are also represented around the perimeter of our kura to protect and safeguard us. They also are our living classrooms.
The State Integrated Co-ed School is an iwi initiative for Year 9 to 11 students. It was created to address the needs of rangatahi in the region who had stopped attending school.
What was key for us was making sure we had a clear vision for our rangatahi, for iwi by iwi kura, that everything that we do inside the kura was about our local history, our local pūrākau, and developing a localised curriculum from that.
It's such an amazing initiative, having our rangatahi understand that there's a value in being Māori and feeling that sense of pride in that space, and that comes from that deeper hidden curriculum as such, as knowing who they are and where they're from and how important whakapapa is. It just filters through every single aspect of your life.
The students learn by being fully immersed in the customs of the area.
See, what this school is pretty special. They get to bring you out and bring it to life, you know. You could learn about something, but why not go and see it?
We deliver our curriculum through our full kaupapa, and that is paying homage to our Te Rongonui-Kiwa customs and traditions, addressing the needs and growth and well-being of our rangatahi, using 21st century skills as tools and aids, and making sure that our rangatahi are ready and active for all that comes before them. And then using something that we call PEP, which is looking at their potential, looking at their education and looking at those pathways for them.
Came to this kura and I had all the support, all the help I needed. And I just have this good connection with our tauira and our kaiako and our tumuaki. It's amazing.
The three iwi of Tūranganui-a-Kiwa play a vital role in this school.
By iwi, for iwi is about everything that we do inside our kura is representative of our three iwi, Ngāi Tā Manuhiri, Rongo Whakaata, Te Aitanga Mahaki. And what I mean by that is that their historical pūrākau, the marae, the iwi are well represented in this kura, and that each one of our rangatahi will leave here understanding what this rohe is about.
Knowledge is passed on, not by textbooks, but through living resources.
Most importantly, I think for us, is that we're able to connect with our kaumātua from each iwi as well and bring them in so that they get to hear and see for themselves the stories that are not currently sitting in a book. So our kaumātua become our biggest asset and our valued resource for our rangatahi.
The students will also take on an active role in the community, volunteering for Sport Gisborne Te Rāwhiti, the Vanessa Lowndes Centre, Stand and Oranga Tamariki.
When I'm in the community helping out, I feel as if I'm happy, you know. I'm happy to help. I'm happy to make our community better and the safe environment for everyone. I feel like more people need to do that. not just us, but everyone else. And we can look after our whenua together.
So we're able, with our small numbers, we're able to be mobile and we're able to just go and help our community. And so that was another reason why the kura came about, was we wanted to embed our kids back into society, back into the community, so that they can feel the space and know what's around them.
The kura is designed to stay small, with a maximum number of 55 students.
So we will always be small by design. And I think that's one of the really wonderful things about this space, is the recognised need that not every rangatahi does really well in a 1500 space. You know, a lot of our rangatahi need those smaller numbers so the relationships can build authentically and feel more whānau based, which is what we are.
Today we're here to have a look at progress on our whakairo for our kura. They're going to be a pou that will be part of our property, our building.
So the whole focus was to have a look at the kura and how we can better teach the tamariki about the history about our area of Tūranganui-a-Kiwa. Each carving has a kōrero, he mana, he ihi, he tapu, he wehi, and each whakairo will talk about an ancestor that's prominent to our area here in Tūranganui-a-Kiwa.
Using history to enhance the future.
So it's going to be used as a school syllabus for the tamariki. So in days of old, of course, we didn't have puka and books and things like that. So our school curriculum used to be basically all our whakairo that we used to have around within our pātū, within our palisades.
Each whakairo will tell its own story.
So some of the ancestors we have, or tūpuna that we have for our pau whakarai, is Ruapani, Mahaki, Rongo Whakaata, Ngai Tā Manuhiri, and we're using Hene Hakirirangi as our matriarch amongst it. She's like our pare. We've also got two waka maumahara, and one side is based on Tāki Timu Whakapapa, about that waka tipua when it arrived here and the mana that it has, in our Tūranganui-a-Kiwa district and all the bloodlines that are connected to that waka. The second one is Horauta, of course, and that talks about all the bloodlines in there that are connected in our area also with Tūranganui-a-Kiwa.
The dream is finally becoming reality for Jolene, who's been involved in the kura from day one.
It's an awesome feeling to watch something that's been in the making for the last 15 years start to be created. But most importantly, these will be our kaitiaki for our kura. And yes, spiritually, it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling.
That's our curriculum, and it's living, and it's right there in front of us. You can feel it, and yeah, it's makes you feel very grounded and very humble that, you know, that all of these ancestors have come before us, and because they're there, we're here.
I feel as if those carvings are gonna like bring like the wairoa in, and like, you know, the connections between us and our atua, and it's gonna have a big like meaning on our school, and they're gonna look mean.
The building project is located on the premises of Tūranga Araro and will take around 18 months to complete. Renee Lola here, Local Focus.